Good morning, St. Philip Scholars. How are you today? I hope you're fine, and I hope you're ready for another great day of living and learning at St. Philip the Apostle School. Earlier this week, we celebrated the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was a man whose entire life was dedicated to bringing peace among the peoples of the world, and he talked about it happening through God's love. His message was grounded in the teachings of Jesus Christ because he believed that love, not hate or division, would be what would make this world great. He believed that love would be what would unite us. But Martin Luther King was a really smart man. He knew that just telling everyone that they should love each other alone wasn't going to be enough. It wasn't going to work by itself. He knew that some people wouldn't listen. And he felt that if the people of this country used their rights to protest when they disagreed or when they didn't like the way they were being treated, then people would have to listen. But Dr. King had one very important condition to those protests. They had to be non-violent. That means no hitting, no fighting, no breaking things. It was the only way Dr. King felt that protesting could make a difference. You see, when you protest something, you're letting people know that you don't agree or you don't like the things that they're doing or the things that are happening that are making your life difficult. So you protest, you let them know how you feel, but you don't do it with violence. You don't do it with hatred. And Dr. King knew that the one way to be successful in letting people know how you feel is to just say it with words. And if there's no fighting, but lots and lots of people got together to use their words and fight for their rights for equal treatment, then people would have to listen. And it worked too. Violence comes out of anger. And sometimes it's really, really hard to not be angry when people are not treating you right. Dr. King knew this, but he also knew that violence would not help things. It would only make things worse. It always does. Today in our country, there's a lot of anger and hatred. And it seems to be what is making people do very bad things. I think Dr. King would really be sad if he were here to see the way people are getting along with each other these days. Or maybe not getting along with each other. He would be sad that the dream he spoke of had still not been realized and had not come true. But that doesn't have to continue to be the case. We can do our part, each of us, so that we can live in peace. Martin Luther King once said, "I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. That is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil, triumphant." Right always wins over evil. It always wins in the end. And that's basically what Dr. King was trying to say. Right always wins even if it doesn't always seem like it. God will triumph over evil because that is the natural way of things. God's design is that we are of him and he's in us, and therefore good is in us. Bring that good into everything that you do. Let the good in you shine brighter than any anger or hatred you might feel. We all have our moments, but let them be short, and remind yourself that you are of God and he is in you. Look for signs of God in other people. And in this way, Dr. King's dream of people of all colors, races, and religions living together in peace remains alive. Make his dream your dream too. Seek God in all things, and just maybe you'll see that dream come true. Have a great week, St. Philip Scholars, and may God bless you and your families, and may he continue to bless St. Philip the Apostle School.